I'm often asked what's my favorite plane. I've got too many planes, but if I were to have a top three, this plane right here, the China Hobby Line Super Tucano, would absolutely be one of them. There are three reasons why I think this plane is fantastic. One is it looks fantastic. Two, it flies great in all weather. And three, it makes me look like I know what I'm doing when I'm landing. It is the easiest plane and smoothest plane to land. Let me show you. By the way, I do have a few other videos of this plane that I made previously. I'm flying this plane on a 6S high voltage China Hobby Line, and I'm using AS3X on my Spectrum radio.
Try out the Lightning China Hobby Line Lightning batteries.
Gear up. Flaps up.
And one of my favorite planes, Super Tucano, now sold through China Hobby.
A couple things about the flight. One is that it is about 10-15 mile an hour winds, pretty blustery, but AS3X that I have set up did a great job on that. The geometry of this plane just lends itself to just very smooth, just precise flying, like a pattern ship. As I said, it flies fantastic in all kinds of weather. You know, here I'm just going through my basic aerobatics, doing a Cuban 8 with kind of a multiple roll there, and it doesn't bobble. And obviously AS3X is helping a lot, but the plane, I've got a lot of planes with AS3X, but in winds like this, it'd just be throwing me off the whole time. But not this plane. It is just rock solid. That's another thing. A lot of people say, oh, they're going to put a two-blade prop on because it's more efficient. You know what? I love that sound and the looks. I'm okay with it just the way it is. So this battery, being a high voltage, it's a similar weight to a normal 5000, but it's about 6,700 milliamps. So I get some pretty decent flight times out of it, and the performance I have found to be very good. The other thing, slow flight. If you want great landings, you need a plane that can land slow. And this plane flies slow, gentle stalling. It clicks all the boxes. Again, top three planes for sure.
Flight pack 23.8 volts.
Okay, enough goofing around. Let me show you what really makes this plane stand out. How easy is it to land? All right, we're gonna make a landing here. We've got gear down, full flap, maybe half flap, can't recall which, but making a wide, low approach. Here I'm modulating the throttle just a little bit to get a descent, lifting the nose up with the elevator, and a touchdown.
What a plane.
As simple as that.
Just amazing.
Gear up.
All right, let's do another one. Same thing, full flap, making my turn. Now, with the wind as high as it is, there were several times where I was just doing a half flap. Again, modulating that throttle as the wind is bouncing me a little bit and feeding in that elevator in the end. Got to get that nose up, but this plane allows you to do it very easily.
Gear down. Take off flaps.
This is your favorite plane.
It is definitely way up there.
It is.
It is way up there.
I make so many of these landing videos. If you find them valuable, please subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. It helps me out a lot.
So freaking awesome.
Right there.
Same thing, made a nice low, wide approach, modulating the throttle. The wind is buffeting all over, but with this plane, it does that. Not many can do it.
Gear up. Flaps up.
This is the final landing, and the winds had just picked up horribly. But the plane, watch it, it locked in. I played with that throttle to get the descent, and it's so easy to lift that nose up with that line. As you can see, this is why this is one of my top 3 planes. Fantastic plane. Check it out and the batteries. Links in the description below. Thanks for watching.